friends, welcome back to Spiritual Morsels. Today I want to talk to all of you who are expecting a miracle from God. When Jesus was on this earth, he did a lot of miracles, but we all know the very first miracle that he did, and that was turning water into wine. I have often thought to myself, why did Jesus do that as his first miracle? So I started reading the book of John chapter 2 where it talks about this particular miracle. The very reason this wedding is mentioned here is because of this miracle. And if this miracle was done by Jesus, why does it say the mother of Jesus was there and Jesus and his disciples were also invited? Why didn't John just write that Jesus and his mother and his disciples were there? So it just didn't make sense to me. And so as I read further, God started speaking to me. It says, they ran out of wine and Mary goes and tells them that they don't have wine. And then Jesus says, why do you involve me in this? My time has not yet come. If it would have been me instead of Mary, I would have gone back with a long face. I would not stand there. But look at what Mary did. She turned to the servants and she said, do whatever he tells you because I am expecting a miracle today. Isn't that amazing? That was an incredible act of faith. I remember reading in a book, faith is not a noun, faith is a verb. Isn't it beautiful? You see, our words and our actions are a measuring scale of our faith for God. Let me tell you, friends, when you're praying for a miracle, our words and our actions should match our prayer. If you're asking God for a miracle of a job, get ready and go and buy a suit. Be prepared to attend the interview. If you're praying for a visa to travel, you show God by your actions that you're prepared to receive the miracle and go and buy your travel bags. Here, Jesus, in spite of saying that his time has not yet come to do a miracle, he is moved to perform this miracle because he sees the faith of Mary. He's like, wow, I have to do it. And he tells the servants to fill the water jars with water and carry the water and take it to the master of the banquet. Now this is the second important thing that I want to share with you. He tells them to carry water and take it to the master of the banquet. He transforms water into wine. H2O, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. That's all there is in a molecule of water. That is the chemical structure of water. That's it. But by the time it reaches the master of the banquet, it becomes wine. Wine has acids, phenolic compounds, minerals, proteins and sugars and nitrogen, and it is so many different things. I cannot finish saying the components of wine because wine has more than 1,000 complex compounds in it. More than 1,000 compounds. Today, if you ask a winemaker who makes the best wine in the world, how long does it take you, or what is the process of making the best wine in the world? He would say, I have to collect the best quality grapes. I have to make a juice. I have to ferment the juice. So the period that took for fermentation. And once the juice is fermented, he has to mature it. For maturing wine, they put it in oak barrels in underground cellars, and they keep it there for almost 25 to 50 years depending on the quality of the wine. And then the matured wine ages in bottles. How long did it take Jesus to make this complex compound? Just seconds. Carry it from the jars and take it to the master of the banquet. And listen to what the wine taster of that time, the master of the banquet, has to say. He says this is the top quality wine he has ever tasted in his life. Just within seconds. Friends, when we pray for a miracle, we put God in a box. We expect God to deliver based on the complexity of the miracle. You see, if you're praying for a headache, we expect an answer within 2 or 3 hours. The more our miracle becomes complex in nature, the more time we give to God, we don't expect an instant answer, do we? Sometimes we expect God to do the miracle in 2 months, 3 months, or a year. It depends on what the miracle is. Let me tell you, friends, it doesn't matter how complicated your miracle is. My God is able to do it within seconds. Just carry it from here and deliver it there. Within this period, He can transform and create new things. But the key is our faith. He needs to move by seeing our faith. Our words and our actions should match with what we expect from Him. I pray and hope that in the coming days, God would help us to display a tremendous amount of faith and receive great, amazing miracles from Him. May God bless each one of us.